Nothing can hold me back. Nothing can keep me back. The devil might try to attack, but I will never look back. It is well. It is well with my soul. It is well. No matter what I'm going through. It is well. I'm gonna keep my eyes on you. It is in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me.
Pleasant good afternoon to our listeners. Good afternoon, Greater Caribbean, the rest of Eastern Caribbean, Eastern Europe, Western Europe, and Central America and North America in effect. Good afternoon. This is Gemfm. I'm your host, Sheriff, yesterday John Callis, and today we have Pastor Daphne will be with us. Today, join us with her will be Julie. I hope I get this right. Julie Lutete. I hope I get this right too. Yes, or else when she comes on, she will pronounce it better for you. It's a pleasure for us to have her in our studio today, and via Pastor Daphne Gabriel, and we'll be looking forward for an interesting half an hour or so with our guests and Sister Daphne on. Yeah. So hi Julie, how are you doing? Your mic is muted. Great.
Hi, John. I'm fine, thank you.
Great. Well, I won't take much of your time. I'm waiting for Pastor Daphne to come because she's the actual person doing it. She just we just got the phone, so she just setting herself to come on in.
No problem.
Yes. So yes, it's a nice thing to have you here, and I always like to see and hear when people of our community, in our community, rising to the top.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Thank you.
So that we have representation. Yes. We often talk about what is not happening for us, but we never get on the playing field. We stay on the beaches, and cheering other people on. But when someone gets on this playing field, I feel really happy to see another member of the community on the playing field of in the political arena. Yeah, not on the beaches, but on the field. Hi, Pastor Daphne.
Hello, hi, Julie.
Hi, Daphne.
Oh, good to see you. Good to see you.
See you too. Thank you.
Wow. Hi, Tex.
Tex is here as well. Yeah.
How are you, Tex?
Awesome. Scared, but awesome.
John and Brother John is here. So, Tex, this is the Gemfm family. Brother John is the founder, and Tex is the forever host. Okay. She's always here when she's needed, no matter the hour of the day or the night. We can depend on her to be around.
Nice to meet you, Tex.
And we're starting today with this Dateline, the community Dateline program, to actually showcase people like yourselves who are really out there in the community doing things that many others may want to do or don't realize they have the opportunity to do. So we are empowering you a little more so that the public will see you, because of the shows on Gemfm are repeated, so at different times. So different audiences will get an opportunity to see your face, to hear what you have to say. Also to tell the listening audience that Julie is also Francophone, French speaking, and therefore she also has a French audience, and we are going to ask the French audience to please support her in her quest to become a provincial Ontario member of Parliament. Welcome again, Julie.
Thank you. Thank you, Daphne.
My first question, Julie, to you is this. What drove you to want to become an MPP? What it is about the province, what it is about the position and the political quest that drove you to this?
Thank you, Daphne. First of all, I would like to present myself. I'm originally from Republic Democratic of Congo. I moved to Canada in 1997. What brought me in Canada, first of all, it was in 1994. My old sister was living in Canada with two children, two small children. And we received a call from Congo that my sister was hospitalized. We got the call just 2 years after she was in the hospital.
Wow.
And when I came in, the doctor told me clearly that there's nothing they can do. She will die. They just kept her at that time because they knew that I was coming to visit her. And I decided at the time that it was for her best interest to pass her last time with the family. I brought her back home, but the government didn't want to leave me going back with the children. And I came back 2 years after, thinking that I can adopt these children with me because I was the closest family for them. But Children's Aid decided to leave them in the foster homes where they were going from one to another foster home. And also they didn't even consider their background, their culture, to put them like in a French family where they can, keep their language. That was not the case. And I myself, in my integration, also found out that I couldn't find French services easily during my integration. And I created, with help of other members of the community, one non-for-profit organization called Auberge Francophone d'Accueil et de Services aux Migrants. It's a not-for-profit organization helping Francophone newcomers to settle here in Ontario. Mm-hmm. In that organization, I also found out that many parents of our communities, they are struggling with Children's Aid, especially with one case of one lady from Nigeria who came to see me in my office that if I can help her to get her child back from Children's Aid. I went to find one Black legal organization, and they let me know that it was too late. Her child was already was adopted without that young lady consent. I believe all of that touched my heart, and I think that pushed me to be involved in the Liberal Party, the party that I trust, the party that I think that supports my values. Also, I will support immigrants. And I'm also, I can say that with the lack of French services here in Toronto, I decided that I'm gonna go to the politics and try to contribute so I can also stand for inclusion, equity, and diversity, is what I can say.
Very good. My question to you is this. Okay, when you were taking your sister back home to see your parents for the first time, so did she pass in the Congo?
Yes, she passed away 1 month after.
What was the preamble from Children's Aid when you were leaving with your sister, expecting to come back and look after your nieces and nephews? What did they say on, when you were leaving, that they were going to take the kids and put them into Children's Aid? But what will happen? Did they give you the hope to come back and look after them?
Yeah, that is a good question, Daphne. At the time, for me, I had a good job in Congo, and for me, children must live with the closest family, and that's why I decided at the time to bring the children with me. But they say that they cannot authorize me taking the children. They will check on me if they think that I'll be responsible for taking responsibility on them. And the Canadian embassy did that job, and they found out that I'll be able to take care of them in Congo, despite they didn't let the children come in Congo. That's why I decided myself to come here in Canada to live with them. Okay. But still, they didn't want me to take care of them, even though I was living now in Canada.
My question to you, so right now, what is the relationship with yourself and your nieces and nephews?
Yes, I have a relationship with my nephew and my niece. The nephew is now 29. They grow up now. Mm-hmm. Both of them, they grow up, yes.
Okay.
Because they decided to come to live with me when they got the age of 16.
Okay, so they arrived in the Congo at 16. And
No, they stay here in Canada. They didn't come to Congo because we came.
So they were 16 when you came back. All right.
Yeah, the boy who decided, because there are one niece and one nephew, the boy decided to come to live with me at the age of 16.
Okay, excellent, excellent. You know, as a mother and as a grandmother, it hurts my heart just to realize that we're living in such a wonderful country called Canada, but yet still the underlying community issues are still there. And I'm really excited and grateful to yourself and others who have taken that opportunity to run for political office, because at the end of the day, you probably would be able to get an appointment, you can get on different boards so that you can address a lot of our community issues. Gemfm has a good structure, and I hope that you will use it make it very useful to yourself and your French language community. I'm sure Brother John and Sister Tex, who is the lady host of Gemfm, the queen, that they will agree to something like this. And you can always come on Community Dateline, because this is the reason why I decided to utilize the space that Brother John has been asking me for a while to get involved in issues like these. I congratulate you on the fact that you are going to be, you know, a good candidate, and I pray that you use our platform to really enlarge your territory in terms of voices into the public. So, Brother John, do you agree with that?
Total agreement with that. I'm excited because as I was saying before you came on, that in our community, a lot of people stand in the bleachers and keep cheering. But now we have someone, another person on the field, you know, one could probably either referee the game or play the game. Yes? And not just a cheerleader of the game. But it's an exciting time for us as a people for us to be represented across the board and let our voices be heard. I heard someone said last time, not just getting a seat at the table, but being the table. Yeah?
That's right.
Yes.
Right. And Sister Tex, Minister Tex, let's hear your view.
I am so excited because I also have worked with some of the immigrants that's come from Africa, Nigeria, and I was able to bring them, go pick them up on a Sunday morning, bring them to church, bring them back home. Also was able to drive them around to get housing, to get apartments. So I'm pretty well aware with the task of community service. I did that also in Brampton. So it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of time. It's time consuming to make sure that they settle in and get a proper place, make sure they have food and clothing, take them out. We have something now in Canada that call the furniture banks. And a lot of people is not aware of that. So we're able now, if Miss Julie will be able to be here with us and help bring out your French community and also our culture of people, we'll be able to go a long way together. And I'm honored to work with you.
Thank you. Thank you. I would like to do that. Thank you.
My next question is this. Candidate Julie, how is the progress in your community? And could you let us know where you are located? And also, let the viewers know that they can help you by phone, etc. All the different ways they can help you. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. I have my office at 925 Albion Road. This is the not-for-profit organization address. And like you know that I'm the MPP candidate for Etobicoke North. That takes, I can say from Islington, it's from Dixon and Islington, and Dixon and Kipling. Martin Grove is from Eglinton, and you go up to Highway 27 to Stills. That's, I can say, the area. I really need help with a lot of volunteers who can help me to make phone calls, also to come with me to go knocking doors, and help me also with fundraising.
So viewers, you're hearing that what we need for our candidates, for that voice that we as a committee need in Parliament, whether it's the local, provincial, the federal, or the municipal, or parliamentary system, we need to have voices in every level of government in order to succeed in government and have your voice. The needs that we have in our community cannot be tabled. You can and come into resolution and then law unless we have the right voices in the public office. Okay, so thank you, viewership, for this. Now, candidate Julie, where are you right now in terms of funding? How is it for you? What could you give us an idea as to what, some of the things that you have to fund, and if it's behind, are you lacking in that area? What is needs that you should have had and you still don't have? So give us an idea as to where you're at right now.
Thank you, Daphne. I'm really behind in fundraising because it takes a strong riding association. But I believe since I believe the last election or with the last candidate, MPP candidates, we didn't have a strong riding association. So we can, to organize fundraising in our bank account, we don't have enough money to run a strong campaign. I cannot give the number here because I'm not sure if that's something that the party would allow me to do, but I can just say that I'm very behind on that. So far, I did one fundraising event. We didn't get, my goal for that fundraising was to get 10,000, but we get like half on that event. I'm trying to organize a face-to-face event on April. That will be April the 23rd from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. But I didn't.
Okay, what is the location of this event?
10 Belfield. 10 Belfield. It's in the corner of Belfield and Kipling.
Belfield Road and Kipling.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
In the corner, there's one church, Apostolic Church, in that location.
Mm-hmm. And is it at the church location?
At the church location, but in another home.
Okay.
The church on the place, yeah.
All right. So you can give us an update on that, a little more information in terms of that location. And we just hope that our viewers and those of us who are hearing would pass this this news on, that there is a need in our community and we need to rise up to it, simply because it matters, because of our status in Canada, our status in the province of Ontario. As African Canadian citizens, we need to have our voices
Thank you.
heard, and we need to have them heard by our own people who actually has gone through the experiences and know exactly what we are talking about.
Definitely, I can also send the link through the Ontario Liberal website. There is a link. People can they can contribute directly under my name. I can send the direct link to you, so you can maybe share it with the community members. They can contribute from $15 up to $3,325.
And there is also a rebate for that for your income tax for the following year. So it's like that you'll get back the maximum of whatever you donate based on that, right? That is
Not
correct,
the
right?
maximum, up to, like they have from $15 to $400, I believe is 75%. Going far away, it goes 75, 50, and 33%.
Yeah, okay, good, excellent. The other thing is this, in terms of the people that you're meeting in the community, how is the Black community responding?
People are more open and positive. They are very happy to see that I'm standing, and I got even nominated for that riding. They're expecting for me to win. People are very happy. The people that I'm meeting, even though when I go door to door, all the community are all the communities that they are open, and they are welcoming me to go to succeed in that race.
So do you find that in your riding, it's a diverse immigrant-based community, or how is it split up?
It's very diverse community in Etobicoke North. So
that means that that there is favor there in terms of being diverse, because they all know what it means to be an immigrant in Canada. My question to you, in terms of support from the provincial political leader and the other members of parliament who are actually in parliament, even though it's a new election, how is the support from the colleagues that you're going to meet in parliament?
This is a good question. We have a good leader. Stephen Del Duca is trying his best to help all the candidates to succeed. We have a lot of trainings going on and a lot of support from the party. We can call anytime if we have problem. And for fundraising, they're trying to help us to organize more fundraising events, so that can help candidates to have to pay all the expenses related to the campaign. And we have, like, my MP in the riding. I'm just trying to reach out to her. I'm having a little bit difficulties, but I believe she's someone who can help a lot. If if I have a relationship, I had a good relationship with her, but we didn't get connect since I started my campaign. But I think she's gonna be someone who can help me a lot.
Could you give us the date of the elections so that everyone would have it at the back of their memories?
June 2nd. If there is no change on that, it's June 2nd.
Yeah, because even though it's June 2nd, people don't realize it's election time until close to that time, so we want to remind them, give them updates and reminders that June 2nd is the upcoming elections for the province of Ontario. And as Julie Letitia is one of the candidates for Etobicoke North, right? Etobicoke North.
Yes.
So we would pay attention to that. You will also I'll send you the email address for Gemfm, so you can send the information for the funding to Gemfm, and it will be handled by the team there for you.
Thank you.
Is there a question that you'd like to ask, Brother Minister Tex or Brother John?
Not really, not yet.
Are there any questions on board that anyone ask?
Well, not yet. Nobody. I me see who's asking. Let me see who's asking here. Any questions here? Not yet. Just giving greetings, salutations here. All right. Coming from the Congo to Canada and becoming a member, elected member to run for the upcoming election, general election. What are some of the hurdles that you had to go through? And what was the process like for you making that transition?
Yeah, this is a good question, John. I can say that I've been in that party since, I can say 20 years now. I was doing a lot of volunteer with many member of parliament and other member of provincial parliament as well. At the time, I didn't think about running. And when I decided to run, it was not easy. It was not easy because myself, I was asking question, should I really do it? Because I know that there are many like Indian community in the area. I will be winning in that nomination process. Mm-hmm. I was like a little bit confused in the beginning. Should I? But for me, it's just the grace of God. I'm a strong believer. And I say, why not to put my name through? And I got nominated. Saying that the hardest really time that I got, it was, I can say, when I was in the party since the beginning, I didn't know, I was not understanding even how it works, but because I've been there for a long time and I found out that I have to be involved in the commission, I have to be part of, those executive association that by being involved in many things, even Daphne know that we're together in one of the National Commission, National Women Commission, and by being part of those executive position and many commission, that make me familiar to know better the Liberal Party. That's what I can say, being more involved, and that's helped me.
That's right. And Julie, from a biblical point of view, the Bible says that the government is upon the Lord's shoulder. And therefore, we are in the right place at the right time, and we are chosen. And the Bible also says, those the Lord call, he cleans us, and then he keeps us.
Amen.
And so therefore, while you were doubting, you were already doing all the different steps. You were on the commission's levels, we met together. I didn't get to meet you for a long time because remember I came on after the years I was with the seniors. But when you said you were running, I said, wow, yes, somebody to replace me. Because, at my age, they asked me to run in Niagara Falls. And I said, who's going to run from door to door at 72? You know what I mean? Come on, give me a break, So there's Julie out there. There's many others out there. And I congratulate you. And, never give yourself less worth than you are. You are worthy. And you have everything that it takes to do the job, because we all have been given God's brain, and he can speak with us, he can do for us more than we even hope and expect to happen to. And I expect that from today, which is the 12th day of March, that your life will take on a new level of running with this baton and lighting that torch so bright that people will have to turn back and remember, wait a minute, this woman that came from the Congo, when you tell your story, it will have so much light around it. Because you're here, you're a beacon for your niece and nephew. You're a beacon every one of us represented here, our families, whether they are in the Caribbean, most of us are from the Caribbean here, from the diaspora, and all those who are in Africa who need hope. And you can, then we all can go back and help them out in Africa to do different things for economic development, for infrastructure, all the different things that are needed. And this is how we move around, once we have that unity in the body, then we can go out and really change lives and make a difference. Remember, Africa is full of young people, and we have to help to restructure their lives, and the Caribbean as well. The whole diaspora is full of young people. God has blessed us. We remember also, we are a very unique race, the only unique race among all the other nations. So there is purpose behind us being a unique race. And I always have that belief in me. It was embedded in me. And therefore, I want you to take that with you. And I know Minister Tex will empower you. She's good at that.
Thank you.
I will empower you, but she's going to be right on your back, And Brother John, the founder, he believes in people. He believes in his people, his community, and we all will be around you. When you need us, we're there for you.
Thank you.
And we will sit down and figure out how we can get you on all of the shows that are on Gemfm, so that your face will be seen, your voice will be heard, and people will have hope in our community that this is about to happen. Because in order for it to happen, we have to create it, because our Father was a creator. So let us create this great winning stream for yourself and many of the others of our own people who are running. And please pass the word on to them if they would like to come on to Gemfm. There is a platform awaiting them between myself, Minister Tex, and Brother John. We have the community dateline, which started off today with you.
Thank you.
You are the first one, community dateline. So congratulations, and thank you for being my first guest.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to add? Tell us about it.
Thank you. I'm happy that you say about we are the child of Creator. That's make me strong when I just think that I am the child of the Creator.
Amen.
When I think about it, I say nothing can stop me.
No, nothing.
Child
nothing.
of the King of the King. And if you want me to be there, I will be there. If you really want me to be there, that will not happen. The way he made my way to the nomination is the one who's gonna make my way to win that seat.
Amen. Amen. I look forward to it. You have to remember, he is all and in all. Okay. Brother John?
I want to ask a question, because a lot of times people see women involved in politics. I've been around other women who've been involved in politics, very stalwart like women involved in politics. And I've seen the struggle and the juggling of children and husband and all this stuff. How do you manage to transfer your power, your strength between family and your job and being a politician? How do you juggle? How do you manage that area of your life? How do you make the transition back and forth, like shifting gears in your doing? How you will
Thank you, John. I believe that as a child of God, we have to know our place. Our place, the way I was dealing with my marriage with my husband, even though I am the executive director of that not-for-profit organization, I'm also the president of the Black Umbrella provincial organization that's called Coalition de Noirs Francophones l'Ontario. I always know my place in my marriage. The Bible said that women must be submitted to our husband. I do that. Sometimes I can mistaken myself, but I have to say, pardon me, my husband. It's always to be humble and to know your place. My husband, even though I'm elected, he will stay my husband with his place. I found out that many immigrant women, we are going through divorce because of that that things. I see that many immigrant men, when they are integrating in the new country, they have a lot of questions than women, and sometimes women can go faster can go quickly to have like a lot of studies or do those quick transitions because they have a lot of help here in Canada. And the time men, they are still behind and waiting, and some women, they don't respect their men anymore because there is that change from back home. They didn't have like a salary like they are getting here in Canada. They don't know how to respect their husband. They change the way to communicate with their husband, and men doesn't support that, and they are going through divorce. For me, women, we have to know our place. I was talking to one of lady was telling me, Julie, did you see my husband? Because he doesn't want to pay money for the kids. Yeah, we understand. Sometimes we can know that men can go through those frustrations because they didn't recognize their women anymore. The women, they are not the one they knew before coming to Canada. We need to stay in our place as a woman and knowing that we must be submitted to our husband, and husband also need to love their woman. That they can. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, and this is the big issue we have. You know, the thing. Yesterday, someone was talking to me, and she says, "Oh, my baby's daddy." Listen, I said, I hate that word. Please don't talk about no baby daddy, because you know what? There's no such thing as a baby daddy. That is a North American, European slang, dirty word that doesn't give you any value. Because when you woman, we are the mother of all living. How could you come and say baby mother and baby daddy? This is too much. God gave us a helpmate. And that value of husband and wife and relationship needs to get back into its proper perspective. We have allowed a lot of things to slip under our feet, to slip through our hands and slip through our minds without reminding what it's really and truly about. So we need to slowly get ingrained certain values into our structural of home and family and children, nieces and nephews, etc., etc. And the list is long.
Wow.
Text.
You know, before text coming, you know, there's something I've read many years ago. He said, never give anybody the pen to write your story.
You have to write it yourself.
So yes. And Julie, I want to thank you because one of the things that you have said there, I reach a lot of women, more women could be listening, and I know they will listen after this show, can be up on YouTube and on Facebook, and they could visit Gemfm. It is so critical that the point you make about being submissive, you're not being under control, but being submissive, because if the husband loves and reverence, the wife will reverence him as the reverence Christ. Yes, because he is a representative of Christ. That's why the Paul says he wasn't speaking about the marriage really, but about the church towards Christ and Christ towards the church in that context. And if men are to love the wife as Christ loved the church, they still get the same adoration that they would give to Christ. So I'm just happy that you make that point, that everybody should know. I think of Biggie Small who sing a song, "Play Your Position." Yes, and when I said that, it tells me that a woman that of integrity, that will allow her husband to be her husband and be submissive unto him. And if he fall in the realms of the Almighty and serve and be submissive to God, then that's what you follow. And I love that. Thank you so much for making that point.
Excellent. And also at this time, I will remind our viewers, and also for a repeat of the program, that candidate Julie and myself, we were on the National Women's Commission together. I am still there. I'm also on the Seniors Commission. I am the national liaison for the Liberal Party to the Women's Commission, and I'm also on the Women's Commission national team as well. So we are there representing, but we want our candidates. And you know, Candidate Julie, we're going to start pushing Minister Tex.
Yeah.
Because she has the time. She has the time. It's not like me having a lot of time to do it. I'm here to do the coaching and the mentoring and the backing and the, strategy with everybody. But, we have to get our women involved. And as Julie said, Minister Tex, our husbands would be there. We will give them the same respect, because even though the salary comes into play and the salary could be way more than theirs, we have to realize we're still the same woman that he married. It's the same man that we married, so we have to be respectful of one another. Give that love that we take with us into the halls of Parliament, meeting many different people with many different thoughts and ways of life, so that we can be an example to the world at large.
Man.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I know today's your husband's birthday. So, and yesterday was Minister Tech's birthday was yesterday. So we are going to wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Tex. I didn't get a chance to say happy birthday. May God bless you, enrich you, prosper you, and give you that pen of a ready writer, and give you that voice as a host to do the greatest job that you had ever thought about in your life. And at the same time, we'll say to Candidate Julie, give your husband our fondest regards on this birthday. We wish him a very happy birthday, long life, health, strength, and we ask God to bless him for backing you up and supporting you to the degree that he is at this time in your life. We congratulate you, and we are praying, we pray that you will win. And I'm sure God has a place for you.
Amen. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday. Yeah, thank you.
Brother John, you want to close? I know I closed already, so it's your turn.
You asked if she wanted to say something, but I have to comment.
And then you will close, yes.
Go ahead.
Come on, Tex.
We were closing. The next one, when Ms. Julie talked about the husband and woman knowing the place. One thing, when men transition to a country called Canada, they have a lesser hand, and the woman now become like the upper hand of the home. And that does not give us the right to disrespect them, but give us the right to honor them and understand where they're coming from, because to come here and to work beneath what they're accustomed with in their country, it brings them to a place of low self-esteem. And we got to understand that men hurt twice more than ladies. And in this case, as they come here, we need to rally around them, irrespective of what they do or what they say. Understand that is your husband at the end of the day. And it's you to use the wisdom to help to nurture them back where God has called them for. Because if you don't do that, then you on the second hand of divorce. Learn to respect them, regardless of what. You respect them. Whatever they do, God called them head first. He called us after.
Wow. I want to read a few comments from in the chat here. From Oliver Antoine. He says, "Hi, Gemfm, Gemfm, and all those on the panel. Thank you for this open community information. God bless." Another one come from Veronica Irvin. "Humbleness is attractive and powerful." Where is it? Yeah. Humbleness, is attractive and powerful because it tells a lot of a person's character. It will also land you in the seat of the office you are running for. I wish you the very best and look forward to your celebration on June 2nd. Samuel, blessings to everyone. Thank for the hospitality. Olivet, family values are a priority to encourage us to keep what is important in focus, to help the next generation. So much. Well said here. Very good. And great questions are being asked. Thank you. Okay, so again, the question we ask people, appreciate the question that we're asking you. And I want to ask you one final question before I go. In the different areas of the way you run your constituency, you don't have to answer it. It may be a mind question. You can answer it in your mind thinking, where would you need to do more work in the community? Where will we need more volunteers to help you to gain more popularity and more support? Which area of your constituency you need most assistance in?
Yeah, I need, like I said, I need more volunteers. I need more people coming with me. I want that the party notice that people from my community, they are behind me. That will make me more strong.
Yes. Okay.
Great. Well, I will take a risk here right now. I'll ask Tex to have you on our show sometime this week, if whatever. I know how busy your schedule are, but I will let you and Tex follow up to have you on the Talking with Tex show. If you show on from Monday to Friday, 2:30 to 4 o'clock. So I will ask Tex again. I'll just ask Tex. I'm asking on your behalf.
Julie, is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll be meeting a bunch of ladies, the good ladies, Doris, Olivette, and Veronica will be on the panel with Tex as well, and the pastor Fernand will be there too. So it will be fully covered, and so I'll take you on Tex at the work of the logistics what time which day. I know it's from 4 o'clock, so at what time you'll be available, let Tex know that. I think Pastor Daphne and Tex will coordinate that.
Yeah, I'll send your information to Minister Tex so she can contact you directly and set everything up.
Thank you so much.
It was a great pleasure having you, Julie.
Okay.
It was such a great pleasure. God bless you.
God bless you too.
And thank you, Tex. Thank you, Brother John, for your
thank you, John. Thank you, Tex.
Of Julie today. It means a lot to me to see her get where she wants to go. And when we read her story, how she happened to be in Canada, it started from the children, the nieces, my sister, a sibling in trouble, not well, and then seeing her children going into a public, become a ward of the government. It's very sad, but at the same time, she's here to make a difference and to change the things that are happening with it that we don't see every day. And coming from a government perspective and having worked with disabilities and work with immigration, I understand the whole 9 yards of the matter. And it's important that we have people like Tex coming in. And, for those of us who have family in the Caribbean, in the diaspora in Africa, please let us know how things are with you and your family from there to here or here to there, so that we will understand what's happening. Some of them want to get a visa. They can't get a visa. We need to air these things out so that it will be in the forefront of the matter and not be hidden in the background where it's not being addressed. So thanks again. Thanks so much, Julie. Have a great day, and tell your husband thanks for his patience. I know you're going to celebrate with him now.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate us.
Play a song for you in the honor of building a nation of people together. And Community Dateline, Pastor Daphne, your debut show was today. It was a wonderful day. Wonderful. And folks, look out for Pastor Daphne coming up this week. Coming up. All right. Coming
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10:30. So stay tuned and join the movement for change in our community. And this is the song I want to play for candidate Julie. Here it comes.
Thank you.
Let's build a nation together.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say, That is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah, remember the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Yes, let's just put hands in hands and let us build a nation together. Well, this is from she's Pastor Daphne's country, Merchant. Yes, let us build a nation together. Taking it all the way and use it in our community. And probably, that is what we want to do. Community Dateline will be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10:30 with Pastor Daphne Gabriel. So, folks, stay tuned for that and share the live with everybody. Let them know the Community Dateline is here. Long awaited. It is here now.
Please let us know what's on your mind so we can will voice those opinions and thoughts so that we can get them out into the right direction in the right places so that they would be addressed properly.
All right.
Thank you. Thanks again, Julie, Minister Tex, John. It's a pleasure.
Okay, John. Thank you, Pastor Daphne. Thank you.
Julie, let your husband know that we kept you a little longer than we should, but we're happy to have you. We have embraced you with all the love that we have.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye for now. Bye. Everyone.
Everyone. Thank you.
Because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
ladies and gentlemen, have a blessed and a wonderful afternoon. We'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. Right here on Gemfm, 8 p.m. tonight. Talking Point Show will be taking place right here. So look forward and stay tuned for that as well. We'll be back tonight, 8 p.m.